here today to recognize the city for its program successes in assisting their employees in achieving retirement readiness. The City of St. Louis is the first city in America to receive this prestigious award. The city's program can truly be used as a benchmark for other cities across the nation. Good morning, everybody. My name is Jeff Bean. I'm with the United States Conference of Mayors, and it's a pleasure for me to be here in St. Louis. Actually, it's kind of habit forming. I was here last fall. I was at the mayor's annual business celebration luncheon that they had October 4th. And at that time, I had the honor of presenting the mayor with the U.S. Conference of Mayors Small Business Advocate of the Year Award. So for me, it's great to be back here again to give the mayor another award. It seems like I keep getting these awards all and over. So it's a pleasure to be here. We at the conference are very grateful for the mayor for his work on behalf of the Conference of Mayors. Mayor Slay is a member of our advisory board. He's also a member of our Jobs, Education, and Workforce Committee, International Affairs Committee, and he serves on 3 task forces: Hunger and Homelessness, Education Excellence, and the Mayor's Professional Sports Alliance. Thank you, Mayor Slay, for all the work you do for the Conference of Mayors and on behalf of the Conference of Mayors. So now, let's talk about why we're here today. The United States Conference of Mayors was one of the original authors of the legislation that led to the creation of the Supplemental Retirement Program for public employees. In 1978, at the request of mayors, the conference began the United States Conference of Mayors Retirement Program, offering its own best-in-class 457 plan, more commonly known as the Deferred Compensation Plan for cities and municipal entities. With a focus on improving retirement readiness and financial literacy of public employees across America, the United States Conference of Mayors created a leadership award to recognize cities that are implementing important and necessary changes to their retirement programs to achieve more secure retirement income for our nation's municipal employees. The U.S. Conference of Mayors Leadership Award, Leading the Climb to a Bright Financial Future, was created to recognize those cities that have demonstrated outstanding excellence through education, due diligence, and participation in the city's supplemental retirement program. The City of St. Louis is the first city in America to receive this prestigious award. We're here today to recognize the city for its program successes in assisting their employees in achieving retirement readiness. The St. Louis plan has one of the highest participation rates. We were just talking about that earlier. Over, I think it's 78% of the employees participate in the plan here, compared to the average across the country is 30%. So you guys are doing an outstanding job. They also provide top-tier employee education and have received the National Association of Government Defined Contribution Administrators Leadership Recognition Award for years 2013, 2010, and 2007. The city's program can truly be used as a benchmark for other cities across the nation. The Conference of Mayors would like to recognize Mayor Slay, Chief Staffing Officer Harris-Spearman, the City of St. Louis 457 committee members, the City of St. Louis Personnel Department, and the City of St. Louis employees for offering and participating in the best-in-class retirement program. Before we present this award, I'd like to introduce Connie Reddick with Great West, who's right here. She's been working with Great West and the City of St. Louis for 10.5 years, and she's here to make some comments.
Thank you. Good morning. As a native St. Louisan, I consider it a privilege to work with the 457 Deferred Compensation Plan. And in the 10.5 years that I've worked with the plan, I can tell you that the committee's main focus has always been on a best-in-class plan and helping their employees to become retirement ready. To this goal, the committee set out on somewhat of a journey a couple of years back and did a complete evaluation, very thorough evaluation of all aspects of the plan. And from that came a revamping of the fund lineup, so a complete change in the fund lineup. And really in providing participants with more cost-effective and user-friendly options to help them meet their retirement goals. And overall, they reduce the fees that the average participant pays by about 16%. And of course, that's money that can be used for them to put towards their retirement as opposed to paying to participate in their plan. As everybody here knows, change is not always easy, and one of the main concerns of the committee members and their support staff in implementing these enhancements was to make sure that city participants and employees were informed and educated about the changes so they could act accordingly. The committee and support staff worked diligently with Great West to put together, as Jeff stated, an award-winning communication plan around the changes. The changes took effect January 1st, 2013, and then about 9 months after the changes took effect, we conducted a participant satisfaction survey, and the respondents to that survey, 98% of respondents indicated they were either very satisfied or satisfied with the City of St. Louis 457 deferred compensation plan, and that's an exceptional satisfaction rate. So I want to recognize all of those who are certainly responsible for this high degree of satisfaction, for truly making the City of St. Louis 457 Deferred Comp Plan a best-in-class plan. First of all, the committee members, and of course, Ms. Harris-Spearman, who is our committee chairperson, and then also Jim Sonderman, who represents the mayor's office, and not present right now, is Tom Shepard, who represents the Board of Aldermen. But also, I would like to also recognize the support staff. Karen Toll from the Personnel Department, who truly, her and I work very closely on the day-to-day operations of the plan, and she was instrumental in making sure those changes happened back in January. And then also some folks who are here today from the Payroll Department, because we, again, work with them day-to-day to increase that satisfaction, keep things running smoothly. We work very closely with them on an ongoing basis. And certainly, last but not least, department leaders and management that encourage their employees to attend the events that we have, that work with our local representative, Crystal Thompson, to make sure employees are educated and take advantage of their plan. So thanks to all of them, as each of you play an important role in helping employees achieve their retirement dreams, and really are the reason for the award and for this best-in-class plan. So I'll turn it over to Jeff.
Thanks, Connie. Thanks, Connie. I also want to recognize a couple other folks that are here in the audience. Catherine Kretschmeyer-Whalen is with the U.S. Conference of Mayors, who's joined me here today. We also have Carrie Adamson, who's one of our platinum partners with the Conference of Mayors, representing Colonial Life, who's here also. So without further ado, I'd like to present to the mayor and to the citizens of, to the employees of St. Louis, the United States Conference of Mayors Leadership Award, Leading the Climb to a Bright Financial Future, 2014.
I'd like to get the comptroller in with us at least, because she is part of this as well. Well, first, I want to thank the U.S. Conference of Mayors and Great West for this recognition here today, and certainly thank Great West for all the great service that it provides to the City of St. Louis, and certainly an honor on behalf of the City of St. Louis to receive this award. I know in many cases the mayors get awards for things that a lot of other people are involved in and do, and there are a lot of people here, and as I recognize, we have our comptroller, Darlene Green, with us here today, and whose office Elaine Spearman works in, and I know Elaine's been involved in this from the very beginning. I was president of the Board of Aldermen back then, and
Yes, you were.
one of my appointees was on the committee to make a selection. We selected Great West, and we did the employees well by selecting Great West, a very, very quality organization that has served this city extremely well. I am one of the very satisfied members of the city government that are involved and participate in the plan, and I can tell you it is a phenomenal plan, and it is really something that we hope we get 100% participation, although we do have a tremendous amount of participation here. You know, part of what we do as government, I mean, we're a service-oriented government. We have a lot of employees doing a lot of great things for so many people in a lot of different disciplines. But part of what we do is we try to make sure we have a structure in place and opportunities for employees to help themselves with financial literacy, with financial preparation, and preparation for retirement in the future. And that's what this is about. It's about helping employees have the discipline to supplement, what their pension might be, whatever it is when they retire, or what they might be getting from Social Security. This is something that you have control over yourself as an employee. And Great West does a great job of providing a variety of different investment options for employees that suits their needs, and they have control of the money. The employees can do what they want with the money and invest it in whatever way they think is appropriate for their own needs and for the future. And I can tell you that from my own personal experience, Great West is a great company. They do a great job for the employees, and they do have a very good reputation all over the country for the things that they do. So we're very, very pleased. And I want to recognize some other partners that we have with us today. We have Adolphus Pruitt from the NAACP who's with us here today. We have Daryl Piggy representing Congressman Clay's office. We have Maddie Moore here representing Senator McCaskill's office. And we have Judge Jimmy Edwards from the Circuit Court of the City of St. Louis. He and I were, and Elaine, we're in law school at the same time, at the same school, so we've known each other a long time. But again, this is something that we can't take for granted. It is, I think, appropriate that we do recognize these kinds of successes in city government, and also recognize that it takes a team of very dedicated leaders who care about our employees working together to put a plan like this in place to encourage the employees to participate. And I can tell you, we are better for it, and the employees are going to be better off in their retirement as a result. So thank you all for participating. Thank you for your leadership. Elaine, especially thank you to you. You have really been on this from the very beginning, making sure that the plan was what it needs to be, and to make sure it's the very best for the employees. And Elaine and I actually were at the conference of mayors together, and we received this award in front of mayors from all over the country last January, and that was pretty exciting. And Jim, thank you for serving as my representative too. This is it has been a team effort, and all of us should take pride in this recognition. Thank you so much.
I have to acknowledge the employees of the City of St. Louis, because they don't have to respond to all that we send out and all that we do, but they have, and our participation rate is 78%, which is unheard of, and we're constantly growing. But I am proud to be appointed to serve on this committee by Comptroller Green, and as the mayor has said, I have been with this since it was PepsiCo. And I don't know how many people remember that PepsiCo evolved into Nationwide, and it became something else. And along the way, things did get very political, and it became almost nightmarish. But with the great work of Great West and Ms. Connie Reddick, who came with us about 10 years ago, we have been able to do some things that other plans across the country are asking us about. So we're very proud of that. Another one of our partners is not here today, but she would be, Ms. Teresa Cruz, who is our Vice Presidential Representative for the Midwest for Great West. She has been here at every meeting. She comes to the meetings all the way from Denver. And we have other people who come. That's how committed they are to the St. Louis plan. For a while, I thought I was being forgotten about because of the Midwest. But they have shown to me that we're uppermost and foremost in their minds when it comes to best-in-class deferred compensation plans. I have had some wonderful committee members along the way, one of whom was Paul Payne, the budget director. He was your appointee, Mayor. He was a wonderful member of the committee. I have had others, but in present day, I am very grateful to have Mr. Jim Sunderman, as well as the president's representative, to be here with us as we have undergone tremendous changes. But I do thank all of you, all of the participants, for their dedication. I thank my team, and I thank particularly people in the city of St. Louis who work to make sure we can get all those deductions from all those paychecks, all those weeks, all year. Thank you all so much.